We are close to the Spanish Grand Prix, the first of your home races. What is your feeling going to Barcelona?
Feeling is good. Obviously, Barcelona is always a very special race for me. I will try to make everyone happy in Spain, and I know that the people will expect a lot from us, but I think we are ready for the challenge, and in Barcelona we should be very competitive.
There is more pressure from the supporters or more motivation from them?
Well, I have always more motivation when I'm in Spain, because I see the grandstand full of supporters with the flags, with everything. So every time you arrive to the next corner, you give your 100%, because you know that there are a lot of people expecting a lot from you. So I think normally I take my maximum always in the home Grand Prix, so it's an extra motivation.
From the technical point of view, what do you need to win the Spanish Grand Prix?
Well, normally in Barcelona you need a car that aerodynamically is very well set up. There are a lot of very long corners, which normally the aero is very important. And also you need historically start at the front. So being in pole position gives you a very high possibility to win the race, so we will try to start at the front.
It's the first race in Europe. What is your balance of the first 4 races of the season?
I think the balance of the first 4 races is good. We make some mistakes, so we lost some points, but overall I think we are in a very good position for the championship. And also the best thing is that we confirm that the car, the F10, is capable to win the championship, because we have a very competitive car and a winning car. So I think overall it's now time to show everybody that we really want this championship more than anyone else. So it's time to deliver now.
First European race, usually there are a lot of new things on the car. What's new on the F10?
Well, we have for sure the new version of the rear wing, the blowing rear wing system that we're going to try on Friday, and I hope we can use everything is working perfectly to use on the Saturday and Sunday. And then we have also some other new details on the aerodynamic point of view, which will be important to improve the car, in the good direction. And I'm here in Maranello also to try on the simulator all the new procedures to the new version of this rear wing, but also to drive on the Barcelona, just to prepare everything for the race weekend.
You won the Spanish Grand Prix in 2007, so you know what do you need from the car. What are the characteristics of a competitive car in this circuit?
Well, it's a track that is very difficult to overtake, so qualifying is important. But it's also a track that you need a good car for the high speed, because you have 2 important high speed corners, turn 3 and turn 9. But you need also a very good car on the slow corners with a lot of downforce for the last sector especially, and for some strong braking areas that you need the downforce. And I think you need both. So it's a track that you need a good car on the high speed, but a good car on the slow corners, and it's not easy. So that's why we're working so hard to try to bring the best we can to Barcelona.
After the first 4 races, how do you evaluate your beginning of the season?
Well, I would say the first 2 races very good. I mean, I did 2nd and 3rd place, Bahrain and Australia. But then I had a very good race in Malaysia, starting almost last and finished 7th. But unfortunately, I was not happy with the qualifying. We took a bit of time to go out, and it starts raining very heavily when we go out on the track in the Q1, and we were eliminated. So that is something that the race was really good, but it's supposed to be much better starting in the normal position. So, and then China, I was not so happy. So it was also a big change on the conditions that it was not great for us. You know, rain, stopping 3-4 times, you know, to change tires. So I was not so happy, but anyway, now we come into Europe, we have so many races that maybe we have a good conditions and a track that we know very well, and I hope we can be consistent scoring so many points.
Usually at the first European race, there are a lot of new things on the car. What's new on the F10?
Yeah, after 4 races, we have now Spain race with 3 weeks from the last race. So we have the opportunity to bring even more development part on the car, mainly on the aerodynamic side, as all the other teams are doing. So you will see bits and pieces all over the car changed compared to the last race. And then we have as well suspension modification, a rear suspension modification.
From the performance point of view, how do you rate the F10 after the first 4 races of the season?
We can say that from the performance point of view, we are quite competitive, even if we haven't achieved all the results that we could have achieved in these 4 races. The potential was much higher, but unfortunately due to weather condition and choices or mistake, we haven't reached the maximum we could.
Where do you think we need to improve the car from the performance point of view?
If I look where we are compared to the competitors, I would say that the fastest car in this moment is the Red Bull car. We are slightly behind and we need to recover, I think, from the aerodynamic performance point of view. But that's only the main aspect. In all the rest of the car, if we can generate better lap time, we will introduce, of course, as many modifications as we could.